Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Bill Fox Gymnasium. Tonight's junior varsity matchup between the Shamrocks of Catholic Central and your De La Salle Pilots. Starting tonight on the floor for your Pilots, 11, Thomas Tucciaroni. Number 13, Brandon Johnson Jr., the freshman. Number 22, Braden Morocek. 23, Gerald Gordon. And 32, Gabriel Welsing. Under the basket is Johnson out. Left side, Morocek for three. Short of the rim, rebound into the hands of the Shamrocks.
Obviously not a great start for the Pilots there, as we got a double dribble there on the Shamrocks by number 4, Jace Wilson. So there's a turnover there by the Shamrocks, and both teams still trying to draw first blood here.
Wilson coming out of St. Fabian from middle school. Waltzing into the backcourt with Tucciaroni. Tucciaroni tries to get the easy two-pointer from around 10 feet out. Can't get it from the right side of the elbow. At the top, Wilson taking over as a primary point guard besides Fahey. The starters for this Catholic Central basketball junior varsity team. Number 1, Jaden Fahey. Number 0, Miles Ivory. 24, Braxton Campbell. 22, Miles Trice. As Trice gets the basket just under the net. A time in transition. The Shamrocks first up today.
That's a great start there for the Shamrocks. They were doing everything right on that drive. A little bit of passing, a little bit of screening. Pilot defense got to lock up a little bit more there. Obviously, offense trying to get something going here still.
Johnson under the basket, no good. Rebound, Ivory in the Shamrocks. Quick in transition, trying to move right to left. Got the ball tipped by Welsing. Trying a second chance points. Ivory strikes again. 2 points combined. Tucciaroni out near half court. Welsing trying not to get in trouble. Almost got the ball tipped away, struggling to find another offender.
Shamrock defense obviously being unforgiving truly now to the Pilots. They're not afraid to commit fouls, even if it means going the other way. And now it will go the other way. Shamrock basketball now as they prepare to inbound. A lot of talking going back and forth between these two teams. They know what kind of game this is. This rival's been going on for a very long time. As now number 22, Miles Trice, takes the ball up.
Just over half court. Ivory at the top of the key, looking left, a wide open three. Hits the bottom of the net. That'll be good for the Shamrocks. Timeout taken by Coach Salar-Mies and the Pilots. They go into full timeout. We'll take our first break of the game. It's good to see you joining us so far.
De La Salle, there's just something that sets it apart. There's a feeling, there's a growth, there's the idea of the builders of boys, makers of men.
They understand that it's a prep school and they're treating it like it's college, which, I mean, I felt like I could take on anything and I'd be ready to go because how well I've been prepped being here.
You know, De La Salle, it's a staple of Metro Detroit. You know, the Christian Brothers really have the, I guess, recipe book for how to make a true man. It's great to see, it's great to experience. Just look at the students now, look at the students in the past, look at a lot of the prominent people, especially on our walls that you see. There's so many different things, and that's a true reflection.
Welsing, the inbounder for the Pilots. Tucciaroni still in the backcourt, trying to break the press. Morocek just over half court, dribbling into extreme traffic, finds his way onto the floor with Johnson. Left side, 4-3 is short. No good. Johnson, second time under the basket, will make it in.
That's a good start there for Brandon Johnson. He knew what pressure he was on under there. Great job getting the rebound. Pilots' second chance points definitely going to be valuable to them. Whatever opportunity they can get, they definitely have got to take it, as it's getting a little loud on that De La Salle bench.
Into the right corner is Ivory driving to the basket. Foul called. That'll go against the Pilots and Thomas Tucciarone, his first of the day. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this first period.
Tucciarone looks like he wanted a jump ball there. No call on that, and that is going to send Jaden Fahey to the line.
So Fahey at the line, his first is up and no good. He'll miss the first.
From what we saw at the freshman game just a few minutes ago, this game obviously is not going to be won at the free throw line. Both of these teams are going to have to be extremely physical, especially down low. So whichever team is on defense, definitely going to have to try and lock it up down low, as Welsing immediately trying to inbound it. This Shamrock defense immediately strikes right after the free throw. They get into formation, try not to let the Pilots breathe.
Johnson really not feeling the pressure as a freshman on junior varsity this year as Marocek flies. Trying to get it under Gordon, loses the rebound to number 24, Campbell. Driving to the lane, Tigris can't put it up and in. Excuse me, Trice cannot put it up and in. That'll be a jump ball. Again, possession will stay with the Pilots.
Now that was definitely a good take by the Pilots defense there, saw the opportunity. I thought it could be a foul call if they went a little too harshly at the Shamrocks, but they made good use of it, and now they'll get the ball back on offense.
Both teams so far certainly just a little undisciplined and uncontrolled. It just looks like you're shaking off the rust still, and I think they could certainly use the angle grinder and buff out some of those spots where the rust has really gotten to the core. Got to make the fundamentals the number one priority of today's game.
Absolutely. There's still some rust in some spots, but I think Pilots just trying to hold their own here early, but obviously that's not going to do it. Obviously trying to stop the Shamrocks here once again on offense, find themselves down by 6, nearly halfway through this first quarter.
Trying to shoot from the top of the key, no good, tipped away, a missed three-pointer, blocked in transition. At the top of the key, Stucciarone, a ball almost taken away. Driving to the let, Johnson is up and no good. That two-point attempt missed by Brandon Johnson. Trying to switch into the corner, Welsing steps out of bounds. That would have been a perfect play, but unfortunately, stepped out of bounds right in front of the Pilots bench.
Yeah, Welsing read that play like a book, saw it, had good vision there. Read the pass perfectly, just stepped out of bounds, just couldn't get that one before he fell out of bounds onto the De La Salle bench, and the Shamrocks will get it back.
Frass inbounds it, tried to almost get it taken away. Driving into the lane, Fahey puts it up and puts it in. A good two-point attempt and make for the Shamrocks. Left corner, Johnson trying to switch to the top of the key. Tucciarone switches it out to the right anchor. Marocek, Johnson, left elbow, tries to take, misses again. That'll be a rebound by Tucciarone. Ball tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Pilots in their own corner.
Shamrock defense definitely having good energy early, not being afraid to put their bodies on the line for trying to catch passes, deflect passes, do whatever they can to stop this De La Salle offense. Anything for them to not get a rhythm going, and they're certainly accomplishing their goal early.
3 minutes, 37 seconds to play in the first period. Tucciarone, top of the left corner, into Marocek. He's played a certainly anchoring role on this Pilots junior varsity team. Tucciarone thought about a left elbow two-point attempt, no good, as Marocek puts one up and gets it blocked. Ball up and no good. Pilots in transition again.
And that's good aggressive defense there by the Pilots. That's what they need to stay in this game. Obviously, that's not going to do it, though.
Going up again on the tie-up, no good. A jump ball. Shamrocks will retain the possession this time after the Pilots got it last.
Both of these offenses truly going at it here. Shamrocks with an 8-point lead and holding the majority of the possession. Pilots defense trying to stop them here on one of these plays.
Welsing subbed out in exchange to bring Gordon back onto the floor. In transition, Johnson gets the ball taken away. He had a nice steal there, but unfortunately couldn't hold it together. Very calm and concise player, certainly aggressive when he needs to, but content fully with his performance so far, kind of taking command of this Pilots offense. Top of the key, left elbow. Trying to look back and forth, Frass. Out to Epkus. Ball tipped off of Bryce Hutchinson. The intended pass was from Trice to Campbell, but they couldn't connect under the basket. 2 minutes, 21 seconds to play.
That's the Pilot defense that we've been seeing, that we saw against Groves the other day, obviously. Not letting the offense breathe. That's exactly what they're trying to do. That's how they've been making comebacks. That's how they made a comeback against Groves on Wednesday, and they're trying to start it right now.
Another easy field goal made by the Shamrocks. Christian Epix. Left corner, Gordon almost got shoved in the back. Ball recovered, tipped off of Tucciarone last. That's just a simple turnover by Gordon. Tucciarone tried to recover for him, but unfortunately couldn't put it together. And now on the south baseline, the Shamrocks start taking over.
As Bryce Hutchinson back in for Marocek. And trying to get the play called is number 11, Ryan Frost. There's
easy
the three-pointer.
three-point there coming out of Fahy. Tucciarone back in the backcourt, trying to get anything to go and break this press. DeRosa in transition, switches it over to Johnson. A long three, no good. Rebounded by the Shamrocks. That'll be an easy layup there for the Shamrocks. 17-2, 1 minute, 11 seconds to play in this first quarter. Driving to the lane. Easy step, Frass, no good. A rebound by Johnson Jr. Going up, Bryce Hutchinson lays it up and in. Great in transition there. Great assist from Brennan Johnson.
Pilots, I think,
within 13.
Pilots, I think, have been playing definitely a really fast-paced offense. As there's another three from the Shamrocks. That's Christian Epox. Definitely they've been playing a really fast style of offense. I think now it's time, obviously, Hutchinson knows it's time to slow it down a little bit. The Shamrock defense definitely playing really aggressively, so if they slow it down a little bit, then they'll definitely maybe get on top of their game a little bit more as De La Salle calls timeout.
So timeout taken by Coach Hermes, another 30-second timeout. Just overall, it seems like the offense for the Pilots is really just not coming together so far. They've had a lot of beautiful attempts that could have been centered up, certainly. But on defense, it seems like the perimeter's not the problem. They can certainly handle the easy three-pointers and make up for those under the boards, but it seems like they're getting out-rebounded so far.
Absolutely. Everyone's playing their own style of basketball, and that's not going to help you win basketball games. You guys got to come together, talk it through, and communicate with each other. Communication is always key in every one of these basketball games, and if you're all playing and you're all on one pace or the other, if you're not going at the same speed, you're not playing the same format, it's obviously not going to come together for you. So they got to start playing the same, and they got to start getting better defense as well.
Hutchinson inbounds it to Gordon in the backcourt. 28 seconds to play in this first quarter. Thank you for joining us so far. The second game of the season, Pilots coming into this contest 1-0 after beating Birmingham Groves in the final minutes of the fourth quarter. Johnson Be at the right wing, trying to dribble drive. DeRosa, a long range three, no good. Unfortunate miss by him, and rebound into the Catholic Central hands. Ball tipped up, last second shot, will not go. Quick in transition. Your score at the end of the first quarter. Detroit Catholic Central 20, your Pilots 4.
Emery Jackson. I chose to just join the esports team because I like to play games.
I decided to join this program because I seen it was a fun program and I like playing the game. So
I chose to roll in this program because one, I already play video games a lot at home, and then two, Mr. C, our coach, he really helped me a lot. Told me if you want to join, I can make it happen.
My favorite part is the community and the competition.
excel to a point where I can actually get a scholarship, and it actually helped me with my communicative skills.
Being able to communicate well with the team even under stressful situations, and then a lot of camaraderie, a good team effort.
If you have interest in esports, and even if you don't, and you just want to try something new, it's definitely worth it.
Just stay on your work and continue to be great for Pilots.
So second quarter action here. DeRosa at the left elbow trying to drive out Tucciaroni. Long three from the left corner. That'll be a miss. Rebound into the hands of Catholic Central. Trying to drive to the middle of the lane. Epkus, right corner three, no good. Will be a rebound by Gordon. Trying to drive to the lane. Puts the brakes on, can't make it. Johnson Jr. fouled as he goes up. The first personal foul that'll go against Howard at the line for the Pilots. Shooting two is Brendan Johnson Jr. His first up, bounces off the block and will be no good. Lucas Sommer checks in for the Pilots. Second one is up and good for Johnson Jr. Wilson back and forth with Frost. Left side, Epkus into Frost. Almost got the ball taken away again. Tipped away by Lucas Sommer. That'll be a steal for him. Right corner, turnover. Almost took out Mr. Austin in the corner with the basketball. He stumbled back, makes a quick recovery. 7:17 at the north baseline for the Shamrocks. Frost at the left side, trying to switch back to the top of the key. Epox back and forth. Ivory to the right. Almost a turnover. Yes, that will be for Gordon as he takes it away on a nice quick steal, his second of the game. Left wing, Hutchinson playing aggressive, tipped the ball away. Got it into the backcourt to slow down Epox. Right side driving to the lane, through traffic, foul. That'll be Welsing's second. Six minutes, 35 seconds to play in this second quarter. Subbing out for the Pilots. DeRosa and Gordon take a seat. In comes Johnson and Mario Jesu, his first time in the game tonight. The second one up and good. So after missing the first, back to the line, the Shamrocks make the second. Johnson Jr. into the lane, up, and has it off the glass. He'll make it in for himself. Switching back and forth, right wing. Trying to drive to the lane, tipped away. Jesu underneath the basket, trying to knock away Ivory's control of the basketball, but a wide open 2-point layup will be just fine for the Shamrocks.
Shamrock offense definitely shining right now as there's a foul.
Foul goes against number 12, Gabe Howard. Tried to tip away the ball too quickly. Excuse me, that'll be against number 11, Ryan Frost on the Shamrocks. His first personal, team second. Bounce pass taken away by Wilson. Going underneath the basket, a strong put up. Ivory cannot find it. Driving to the lane, Epox, no good. Rebound, Welsing. Jesu left wing, trying to switch in between. Right side out. Johnson Jr. for a long three, bounces off the top of the ring. Rebound, Bryce Hutchinson up and in. Pilots strike after the rebound. Left corner three from Ivory. Almost had it tipped away, but recovered by Wilson. Right in front of the Pilots bench, they're giving him a little chirp. It's good to see some of the sophomores come and join us for the game. And a pre-varsity bro zone. Jesu taking over after the block shot on the rebound. Johnson to the lane, puts it up, cannot find it, the basket. Rebounded by Frost in transition. Crossing half court, tipped it away. Johnson on the quick and easy break, lays it up, and can't make the wide open layup, but he puts up the second chance points and makes it fall. 23-11, timeout taken by Catholic Central. Their first of the game. Will be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Brotherhood is the number one thing at De La Salle. It's just one big family here.
De La Salle, there's just something that sets it apart. There's a feeling, there's a growth, there's the idea of the builders of boys, makers of men.
They understand that it's a prep school and they're treating it like it's college, which, I mean, I felt like I could take on anything and I'd be ready to go because how well I've been prepped being here.
Welcome back inside the Bill Fox Gymnasium, 4 minutes. Welcome back inside the Bill Fox Gymnasium, 4 minutes, 36 seconds to play. Pilots falling by 12. $23 for the Shamrocks and 11 for the Pilots. The north baseline. Inbounding is Trice. Just a quick tip back and he'll recover the basketball. Pilots trying to find their identity in this game. Ball tipped away by Gordon again. Tries to get the reverse layup. Puts the hook shot up. No good. Rebounded by Jace Wilson and the Shamrocks. Quick hand transition on the boards. Lays it up and in. Howard has it. Lucas Sommer trying to push the basketball at the right wing. Driving to the lane in triple coverage. No good. Tipped away again by Howard. On the other side, Trice draws the foul but cannot complete. That'll be a foul going against Gabe Welsing. That's his second foul of the day. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to play. Trice's free throw up and no good. Substitutions for the Pilots. Thomas Tucciaroni and Brandon Johnson Jr. The second one for Trice. Up and good. So he buries it, goes 1 for 2 at the line. Pilots down 15.
Pilots offense definitely not as responsive as they were in the first quarter. Obviously still trying to hold their own, but Catholic Central offense just pouring on points right now. De La Salle looking for some motivation, can't get it there.
Three-point attempt by Welsing falls no good. Trice quickly in transition just inside of the arc. Throws the ball going nowhere, unfortunately straight into the bench. Luciano Mannion picks it up. Three minutes, 40 seconds to play in this second quarter. Welsing at the logo. Down at the Pilots lettering, Johnson into the quick paint. Howard on the rebound again after the Pilots can't convert again. Ball tipped by Gordon. He has another block. That's his third of the day. Going back up, Gordon tips it away. Hutchinson trying to come down with the rebound. A jump ball. Possession arrow indicates the Shamrocks' possession. So now at the south baseline, into inbound is Wilson. Trying to run the box play. Sends one out, and that ball's going to go into the backcourt as soon as it's touched by Trice. Backcourt violation. The ball will be at midcourt for the Pilots. 3 minutes, 8 seconds to play.
.308 left to play in this first half as the Pilots defense getting a little more back on their game here, trying to get a couple more responses to this Catholic Central defense before halftime.
Pilots just shooting 31.2% from the field today. For Catholic Central, they're shooting around 42% though. Significant increase. Johnson dribbles into traffic. The ball not intended for him. Almost gets a hack in the backcourt. Trice, top of the key. Welsing tried to get a hand on the basketball. He cannot draw his third foul. Left side, long three. No good. Top of the key again. Another three-point attempt from Miles Trice. No good. Rebound, Bryce Hutchinson. Hutchinson, trying to take over the power forward key for this Pilots offense. Thomas Tucciarone gets the ball taken away. That's a turnover for him. His second of the game, a quick and easy spin move. No good. Tucciarone tries to bounce it off of the leg of Del Corvo. Wilson right elbow. Underneath on the baseline. Gets the ball tipped away, but Hutchinson, a double foul. Excuse me, not a double foul, but a foul called by both officials. Foul goes against Hutchinson. That's his first of the game. Pilots' third of the quarter. The free throw line, the first is up for good for Braxton Campbell, 27-11. Shamrocks by 16 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Second up, no good. Welsing had the rebound, tipped off the foot of Welsing. That was clear. As much as the Pilots are aggravated, that is a clear tip off of Welsing's foot. Both officials had that correct. Coach Hermes not pleased, but I believe you saw that from up here as well, Jalou.
Yeah, it was very much clear that did, in fact, come off the foot of Welsing. Honestly, if it's Welsing against the ref, I mean, he has really no choice but to just accept defeat on that one.
Certainly an argument you're not going to win, especially when it's not a varsity game, and we obviously do not have instant replay here. The two-point attempt, no good, coming out of Braxton Campbell. But on the second chance points, Trice strikes again. Tucciarone trying to get the spin move at the right elbow. Welsing back and forth. Gonna have to find his scoring impact today. It's been quite slow for the Pilots, including Welsing himself. Johnson Jr. into the basket, high off the glass, no good. Rebound into the hands of Joey Del Corvo.
Yeah, certainly the Pilot offense has been quiet recently, not putting on any points in the past minute and a half.
Right corner three, Miles Trice absolutely buries it from long in front of the Pilots bench. Silences them very quick. Shamrocks by 21. Spinning, Gordon can't convert the two-point attempt. Instead, he goes to the line. Shooting 2 free throws for the Pilots. The first one for Gordon is good. Second one up for Gordon and no good. Rebounded into the hands for Ryan Frost. Another almost traveling there. Jack McSweeney almost lost control. I would have liked to see a walking call there, but no complaint from Coach Salarmise. Top of the key. Frost trying to find motion. Epok's long three, buried right in front of Tucciarone.
Catholic Central offense obviously not letting the Pilots breathe here on defense. Every time the Pilots seem like they have everything under control, Catholic Central just slams points in their face, and then they don't know how to contain themselves there.
Driving into the lane, Epok's a 2-point over the top of Welsing. He makes that in. Once again, something we saw in the freshman game, turnovers and a lack of defense inside of the paint. Your score at halftime. Shamrocks of Detroit Catholic Central 37, your Pilots of De La Salle 12. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside the Bill Fox Gymnasium here on the campus at De La Salle Collegiate. A fresh 8 minutes placed on the clock after the end of our halftime. Pilots hoping to recover and start an offensive drive extremely quick. Tucciaroni starting in the backcourt. Seems like a common theme, unfortunately, for the Pilots. Obviously, you defaultly start in the backcourt, but it seems like they've been staying pressured quite frequently there altogether.
Yeah, absolutely. Shamrock defense not allowing them to do anything, if anything, inside. They've always had to resort back to going outside onto the three-point line before rethinking just about every play so far.
Trying to pick it up, unfortunately runs out of bounds. Pilots retain possession. Sliding all over the floor is Miles Trice. Tucciaroni crossing half court, trying to look for an offensive threat. This half, Gordon into the lane, got his shot blocked, but a foul. He falls right on his back. Seems like he's in a decent amount of pain near the baseline. Rolling on the ground, seems to be. Seems like he's able to get up. Seemed like he got a little stinger on the back of his tailbone.
Honestly, you don't really want to see that, especially out of Gerald Gordon, a crucial player in the Pilots' success lately. But he looks like he's to be okay, and he will go ahead and shoot his 2 free throws.
Gordon's first is up and good. Pilots now within 24. Gordon's second is up and good, 37-14. Jaden Fahy, the top of the key. Trying to swing it around is Jace Wilson. Back and forth, a little push from Morocek. He didn't play significant minutes. Takeover by Gordon, trying to go to the lane, blocked on his way there, on the floor. Brendan Johnson draws an on-the-floor foul, unfortunately will not go to the line. A simple 7 minutes left to play in this third quarter. On the baseline, Welsing got the ball tipped away by Jace Wilson. Another crucial turnover that the Shamrocks take advantage of. Trying to swing it into the forecourt. Left side, Ivy. A step back 2 over Tucciaroni. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Trice. Swinging out in the left corner, Miles Ivory. Johnson back and forth, an easy bounce pass to Morocek. He loses control of the basketball, taken away by Trice. Another turnover by Morocek. Swinging under the basket, contested, but makes it fall. Fahy scores again.
Not a bad start for the Shamrock offense here. And another steal and a slam dunk.
Slam dunk coming out of Fahy. Certainly looked like he was able to show the summary and epitomize what this contest has been so far. Johnson Jr. trying to drive at the right elbow, gets his ball absolutely packed. Campbell comes down. Pilots miss again. 41-14, the reciprocal. 5:57 to play in the third. Pilots shooting a mere 27.8% from the field now. Out-rebounded and certainly have more turnovers today. Driving to the basket, underneath, no good. Braxton Campbell misses. A rebound from Morocek. Pilots evening up the rebounds now at 10. A right corner, easy 3, and Johnson buries the first 3 of the game for the Pilots. 41-17. Johnson strikes again.
There's a response there by the Pilot offense, trying to start some momentum, get it back on their side. And now the Pilot defense starting to show some effort here.
A foul. That was a simple foul. Tucciarone reached right over the back of number 1, Jaden Fahy. 7 points out of Johnson, the most out of any Pilot today. Followed by him is Hutchinson at 4. The only other 2 Pilots to score are Gerald Gordon. Excuse me, only 3 scores for the Pilots in total so far. Right elbow, trying to shoot. Ivory got pushed on the baseline. That's another foul that'll register against Welsing. Welsing now his 3rd personal foul of the day.
And looks like Hutchinson may be coming in for him, as he will. 3 fouls on Welsing, definitely something he's going to have to look out for there, as Hutchinson will check in for him. Definitely Welsing got to tone down on the physical level. It's good to know that he's playing a good type of defense as of right now.
Foul drawn again, goes against the Pilots. Number 33, Bryce Hutchinson, draws his 2nd personal foul of the day. So after that 3, Johnson is now at 10 points, the leading scorer for the Pilots. Lucas Sommer, Alessandro DeRosa coming in for Johnson and Tucciarone respectively. Free throw up and good. The second one is. Falls true. Gordon, a wide open 3 from the top of the key, missed. Rebound will go to the Shamrocks. Left corner, Campbell drains a 3 again. He has 2 threes that have been absolutely out of this world. Timeout taken by Coach Salar-Mies, a full timeout. That'll be the Pilots' 3rd timeout of the day. We go into a full timeout. Thanks for joining us so far.
De La Salle, there's just something that sets it apart. There's a feeling, there's a growth, there's the idea of the builders of boys, makers of men.
They understand that it's a prep school and they're treating it like it's college, which, I mean, I have felt like I could take on anything and I'd be ready to go because how well I've been prepped being here.
You know, De La Salle, it's a staple of Metro Detroit. You know, the Christian brothers really have the, I guess, recipe book for how to make a true man. It's great to see, it's great to experience. Just look at the students now, look at the students in the past, look at a lot of the prominent people, especially on our walls that you see. There's so many different things, and that's a true reflection.
Pilots trying to go far side. Morochek, a wide open 3 from the corner. Does not even hit the rim. Shamrocks on the rebound again. Ball tipped out of bounds on the north baseline. Alessandro DeRosa to inbound for the Pilots.
Pilots trying not to get into too much foul trouble or too many turnovers.
Unfortunately, they commit another one there, and one foul coming. Miles Ivory. After Morochek commits the hack. Excuse me, that was DeRosa. That's his 1st personal. The team's 4th. One more, and the Pilots will force Catholic Central into the bonus. At the line today, Miles Ivory to shoot 2. Second one is no good. Kicked out at the top of the key. Epgos. Almost, we're going to get a foul and a charging. The 3-point foul is waved off. Excuse me, the 3-point attempt waved off. Miles Ivory had the shot in the corner, but he pushed down Marocek. Seems like he may have included a bit of exaggeration, but sometimes you have to commit a little acting in between to draw the foul. Lucas Sommer into Bryce Hutchinson on the baseline, trying to swing it across to Marocek a little bit to his right. DeRosa, top of the key, had his head towards the ground, didn't see Jesu wide open. Right side of the bench, gets the pick from Jesu, rolls the opposite way. The unintended pick and roll. DeRosa not getting pressured in front of his own bench, loses control of the basketball. An over and back violation, 3 minutes, 31 seconds to play in this third quarter. 47-17, Shamrocks by 30 now. Unfortunately, two not close contests the last two games.
Pilots definitely have to try not to struggle too much with turnovers, and it looks like they're preparing to make some substitutions right now as another field goal for the Shamrocks.
Jesu behind the back at the left wing. Switches it, unfortunately, straight to Gordon, who is not in the game, and now he's being substituted in. Another Pilots turnover. Shamrocks by 32 now, 49-17. Right side at the top of the key, trying to switch around. Left, out to Epos. He'll make it in. Another 2-point attempt, true. Pilots haven't scored over 20. Back and forth. Welsing driving to the lane. Can't put it together. Marocek on the positive rebound. Driving to the lane, off the backboard, too much of a pressure. Off that block and can't get it to roll clean. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Moving left side. Johnson tries to contest the 2-point attempt. Welsing almost draws his fourth foul, but Fahy puts up a 2-point over top of him. Ball tipped by Johnson, unfortunately recovered by the Shamrocks. Left corner three, falls true, 56-17. Fahy scores again.
Shamrock offense not allowing the Pilots to breathe once again. Pilots just trying to get some momentum going as there's a foul.
Shamrocks have now over tripled the score of the Pilots. Another foul against the Shamrocks. Number 24, Braxton Campbell, his first of the day. Both teams now within one foul of pushing each other into the bonus. Johnson floats his up there, is good. Johnson's second one falls true. 56-19, 1 minute 53 seconds to play in this third quarter. Into the lane, trying to tip the ball toward Jack McSweeney. Fortunately, he laid the hand on it last, so Pilots take over on the north side. Pilots at the left elbow, trying to switch from the right elbow now. Tucciaroni switches back and forth. Welsing on the offensive rebound. Right swing corner, Gerald Gordon 3, no good. Welsing almost got his hand on another rebound, but tipped off of the hand of McSweeney. Pilots retain possession. Ball swung out to Tucciaroni. Back across, Johnson Jr. Bounce pass into Hutchinson, but he was triple covered. A nice zone defense with a switch at the top for Detroit Catholic Central has simply shut down the Pilots. Gordon at the right elbow, putting up a two-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Hutchinson got that ball tipped, couldn't get his own rebound. Johnson goes up, can't get the and one to fall, but he'll be heading to the line again for the Pilots. Seems like he's been there every single time the Pilots approach the line. Pilots now enter the bonus after Catholic Central's 5th foul. The line shooting 2. Johnson Jr. If this certainly doesn't summarize how the Pilots have been doing on offense, I'm not sure what will, but Pilots shooting 18.8% from the field. The one positive takeaway on offense is that they're over 75% shooting at the free throw line. But unfortunately, both teams a mess of turnovers, 10 each. Pilots still being out-rebounded, both offensively and defensively. Pilots finally getting into the 20s.
Pilots now trying to make a stand on defense to get out of this third quarter. And
losing control of the basketball is Joey Del Corvo. Completely lost possession of the basketball. 40.9 seconds before we head to our final break of the day. Tucciaroni, wide open 3 for Gordon. Clanks again. Puts now the Pilots at 9% from beyond the arc. Driving under the basket, lays it up, lays it in. Joey Del Corvo and the Shamrocks strike before the third quarter ends. Trying to get the easy pick and roll at the top of the key. Hutchinson not using his body. Driving to the lane, Tucciaroni, a quick Euro step, can't get it free. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last second for Epcos. Can't get it to roll in. That's the end of the third quarter. Shamrocks by 38, 58-20. Shamrocks leading the Pilots as we head to our break.
Tyler Mearshart. I chose to enroll in this program just to kind of get better at my skills in making things and crafting things and just being able to work well with other people.
I'm Andrew England. I chose to enroll in the robotics program because I like working with tools and just working on things in general. It's something I enjoy.
My name is Evan Kelly. I've chosen to enroll in robotics as I wanted to be an engineer. I think robotics would greatly help me in what I want to do and what I want to be when I grow up.
My favorite part about this program is the ability just to make things and be able to use your own knowledge and actually apply it in a way that's real.
My favorite part would honestly be the brotherhood we have between our team. We definitely have that, community, that spirit.
I definitely just say give it a try, and even if you don't stick with it, it'll definitely be worth it.
You don't really need any experience to join.
It'd be an awesome opportunity to learn more about robotics and the brotherhood that we have between our team.
Bouncing into the backcourt, Catholic Central has the first possession of our fourth and final quarter here in the Bill Fox Gymnasium. Left side, Graff, his first time into the game. Del Corvo taking point, driving out of the lane. Tries to find Graff, can't get it to go. Hutchinson losing control of the basketball, had it tipped away. Brings solid defense is McSweeney. Backside corner was wide open. Morocek had multiple chances. Fo Mashuris making his first trip into the basketball game. Luciano Mannion following him as well. Switching out to Hutchinson, who looked timid to shoot that two-pointer. Lucas Summer, top of the key. Fo Mashuris trying to drive to the lane, can't get it to go. Not finding his pathway. Into the lane. Hutchinson lays it up, cannot get it to roll in. Defensive rebound for Howard, but stolen away. Hutchinson takes over. Summer Marocek thought about a three, passes it to Mannion, who's wide open at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble for some reason in a double team. One extreme positive to the new additions for the Pilots this year, new uniforms for both the freshman and junior varsity teams, looking much better than the old 2013 versions. From the deep corner three for Machuris, no good. Coming down with the basketball, Summer's going to get a reach-in foul. 58-20, Shamrock still lead after 1 minute and 32 seconds into the fourth period of the contest. Drawing his first foul of the day. Left side Howard. Switching over between the elbows. Machuris playing tight defense at the top of the key. Trying to go to the lane. Switching out left side will be to Del Corvo, who buries the three in front of Mannion. Five minutes, 56 seconds to play. Firing three, Marocek deep. No good. Lucas Summer the offensive rebound. Luciano Mannion, short three, tries to get a positive bounce off the backboard, can't get it to go. Rebounded by McSweeney. Ball tipped away, Bryce Hutchinson. An easy in transition for Lucas Summer. Goes up and absolutely gets the ball packed away. A beautiful in transition block from Howard. Under the basket for his first check-in of the game. Cole Adkins has his first 2 points of the contest. 5 minutes, 14 seconds. Marocek just passing half court. And Machuris takes a stumble, a foul called. Looks like he got tripped on the way down. Goes against Jack McSweeney, his first personal, going to get called for a tripping foul. Tripped up Machuris at the right elbow. Michael Vespa checking in for the Pilots, wearing number 1. DeRosa trying to get the pick and roll. Driving to the lane, left side. From Machuris trying to get it back. Top of the key. Mario Jesu buries a three. A positive coming out of Jesu, coming off the bench as the 8th man tonight. Makes a solid three from the right arc. 3:58 to play in the fourth period. Ball tipped, almost went out of bounds on the line. A 2-point attempt does not come close to the rim. Jesu on the rebound. Wore 28 last year, switched his number to 24 this year. Vespa tries a three from the bench. 3:34. Going up is Graff, can't complete the 2-point play. DeRosa, left arc, trying to find his way. Pilots just have been extremely timid once they've gotten past the arc. Have not found their way under the hoop much. Seems like they've been extremely intimidated by the zone, the 2-3 zone that Catholic Central continues to run. Jesu tries another three from the same spot. Offensive rebound by Machuris. Putting up a 3-point. Vespa's 0 for 2 on threes now today. DeRosa tries another three. Machuris was getting manhandled under the basket by Joey Del Corvo. A foul called against number 2, Phil Machuris. That'll be his first of the game. Team's second. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to play in this fourth quarter. Shamrock still by 40. Top of the key, trying to switch back and forth. Del Corvo looking in, gets it into Yaldo, puts it high off the backboard, no good. Graf gets the offensive rebound. Maganu tries to put it up for three. A right arc three, no good. Vespa gets the defensive rebound for the Pilots. Brandon Hargis on the right arc. Sophomore who didn't play last year joins the Pilots roster this year. Vespa picks up his dribble, passes over to Mashuris. Mannion, left corner three, buries that for the Pilots. 63-26, 1 minute and 25 seconds to play in this fourth and final quarter. Almost got a walking on the Shamrocks. Ball tipped away by Vespa. Mario Jesus slows the Pilots offense down. Tries to keep him under control. Right side, Hargis three, buries it. 3 threes in a row for the Pilots. Players coming off the bench seeming to have more impact for the Pilots in these final moments of the game. Foul against number 21 on the Shamrocks. Fabian Yaldo had a pushing under the basket. 45 seconds to play. Jesu another three, going for his third attempt today. Rebounded under the basket by Del Corvo. Under 30 seconds to play in the final moments of the contest. Del Corvo back and forth. Graf getting it left side. Cole Adkins. Seems like Shamrock's just going to dribble it out, passing it back and forth, trying to run out the clock. Your final score here at the Big Bill Fox Gymnasium, 63-29. Thank you for joining us in this junior varsity matchup today. We appreciate all your help in viewing tonight. We'll see you in 20 minutes for our varsity matchup, tipping off at 7 o'clock today. Thank you for joining us here. Signing off, Jalou Monacer and Gavin Velesovic. See you at the varsity matchup here in 23 minutes. Have a good night.